this time around because of the holidays.
Okay.
Because I'm sure they're not going to be working during those.
So
days.
once it comes back, he can be able to get it.
Yeah, it'll come back to everyone in the system. So I mean, like all the providers. So he has access to them.
Okay.
So you can do one or two things. That's just Angel. I can get her consented. You got a pen on you?
I surely do.
Okay, thanks. So I'll bring this back out to you.
Okay. Do you want me to set up for you while you're talking?
Are you guys okay with that? Okay.
Yeah, she's good.
Okay. So what I was gonna say, so he can get the results. You can do one or two things. You come back and follow with me and go over the results, or you can follow with him and y'all can go over the results and you can see when he's potentially able to do your surgery.
Okay.
So let's say, I would probably say about 2.5 weeks, just to be on the safe side, just because of the holidays.
So
For your results to come back. When's your birthday?
January 10th.
Are you a Capricorn?
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah. When's your birthday?
Mine's the 31st, so mine's Tuesday.
Oh yeah. Happy birthday, both of
And
y'all.
hers is we strong-minded folks.
You know, we straight to the point.
You are.
I knew it had to be a reason why I'm in and out.
So this is just a consent form. So it basically just says that you have the risk, of course, of bleeding, and you probably will bleed afterwards. Usually I tell people don't put anything.
I got pads lined up.
Perfect. We're going to need pads
Advil.
too. You have Advil too, because it's going to make you get some cramps and stuff. The cramps usually are short-lived, so it's usually like you'll have cramps while I'm doing it, maybe a few minutes afterwards, but you shouldn't be cramping like for next week or anything like that. So it's a risk of bleeding, risk of infection, because we're sticking some foreign into the body. There's a risk of perforation, which is a fancy way of saying we can poke a hole in the uterus. That's very, very rare because the pipette is so flimsy. It's like it's not even as stiff as a straw. It's really flimsy, so that's very rare to happen, but it's a possibility. If that does occur, then what we would do is I won't do any additional work with the procedure or anything. We'll just let you go home, wait 6 weeks, let you heal, and then come back and repeat the procedure. And then, of course, as you can imagine, if I'm able to poke through the uterus, that means I'm in your belly, so I can injure things in your belly, so your bowels, your bladder, stuff like that. I always say it in a sense like this: if that happened a lot, we wouldn't be able to get approval to do it in the clinic.
Right.
That's very, very rare for something like that to happen. Okay. Now, the second thing to think about too is you do have a lot of fibroids. So don't be surprised if I can't get in, because if you have fibroids kind of clogging the pathway for me to be able to get in, you got a fibroid here and a fibroid here, and I'm trying to squeeze between my two knuckles there, and if it won't go, it just won't go, and we would just have to take you to the OR and get that pathology then. So those are kind of like the precautions we kind of talk about. Okay.
What about the possibility of endometriosis?
So you could have that. Sometimes it can show up in the biopsy, but most of the time it doesn't, because endometriosis is where you have the tissue that's normally inside the uterus is on the outside of the uterus. So I'm going inside the uterus. So I'm expected to see tissue that's normally supposed to be in there. I'm not testing anything outside the uterus. So the way to diagnose that is you have to get a camera or something to go inside the belly and take a look, and then you diagnose it that way. So we're looking for like cancer. We're just looking to rule out cancer. It could be any other thing, but we don't want it to be cancer, of course. Okay. All right. Any other questions?
No.
What about you, doctor?
Well, I know when she did colonoscopy, she had no cancer cells in the colon. So as far as that's concerned, and then I know that her Crohn's is not active.
Yes, so that's good. So 2 things too. Oh yeah, you go ahead and sign it. So this would be, if it is cancer, it would be a different type of cancer than colon.
Right.
So well, it would be uterine. Yeah. So the cervix is where, you know how people get, hey, you ever had a baby? You know how people say get 10 centimeters dilated? That's the cervix. The uterus is where the baby lives. So when your stomach gets big, that's your uterus get big. And so we're going inside where the baby usually live for the 9 months. The cervix is mostly for paps. Yeah. So we'll get that done. I'm gonna go ahead and put a date on here too. This is 27. So we'll go ahead and go from there. If you got everything, this is the pipe here. So it's really small. And then I need a tenaculum, betadine, Moncels. Or you guys just give me silver nitrate if they have it. It's up here. I see it.
I've been tripping over everything.
silver nitrate. Okay. So phenaculum, betadine. Oh, this is for the biopsy itself. Is your computer working now?
Yes.
So you can put the order in?
Yep.
Okay.
This is for the EMD.
Yep, and now get the betadine in. I think I'm good.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
All right, my dear. So we'll go ahead and get started, okay?
Thanks, happy friend. You're welcome.
Now you got me Capricorn team.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna raise the bed here, okay?
Alright. Want me to get up?
No, you're fine. It's just a raise on you up there. You guys had a good holiday?
Yeah.
Y'all stayed local or travel?
Local.
Local.
Very local.
Staycation.
Huh?
Staycation.
Oh, staycation. Nothing wrong with that. I like staycation. I mean, I just sleep and don't have to pack or unpack anything.
Yeah, that's money.
And that too. Alright, put your feet up here. I'm gonna bring this one out a little bit. And then slide down towards the edge of the bed. So the first thing I'm gonna do is just do an exam. So the exam with 2 fingers in the vagina. And then I'm gonna do the speculum exam, okay? So I just wanna kind of feel where your fibroids are. And let me know whether I feel like we can do it or not. Okay, just my hand here. Relax the legs for me. Oh yeah, you do got. Ooh, girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a lot of fibroids. Hopefully we get through because it's like right there. Okay.
Sheesh.
Well,
That's what I be telling them when we having sex. It hurts.
yeah, because it's your
That
fibroid is
explains
right there.
a lot.
Yeah.
The bleeding and all that stuff.
Yeah. Your fibroid, I could feel like as soon as I went in, I felt it. So hopefully we can get through because it's like right behind your cervix. So.
And the one's probably pressing up against your bladder.
Yep.
That's the reason why you're peeing so much.
Yep.
I feel like you have to pee. The urge to pee.
I just peed and I feel like I gotta pee.
Say it one more time.
I said I just peed and I feel like I gotta pee.
Yeah. And you probably will really feel like it too after I do this procedure. Don't pee on me though.
I know, please. Look, I ain't gonna squirt on you.
I would appreciate that. Let's get started. Do you mind if I grab this? She told me, Let me see that.
Gotta put a light on the subject.
Oh my god.
I may have to adjust the bed as we move along. Bring down just a little bit anyway.
Get all up in there, doctor.
Look, I'm gonna leave that to your husband. I'm just gonna go in here and try to get this bag on Bible done and I'm out, okay?
In and out.
In and out. I won't be very long.
Oh my god.
All right, my dear.
I got it all cleaned up for you. It should be fine.
Everything is fine. Relax your legs here. We'll go ahead and get started, okay? A little bit of pressure. Yep, I'm running right into it. A little bit of pressure here. Okay. Get everything cleaned off first, okay? You okay?
Breathe.
It just feels better when I don't breathe.
Okay. It's gonna come out somewhere.
Oh God.
Shut up. Jamel got jokes.
Just getting everything cleaned off, okay? Were they supposed to do the biopsy on you yesterday? Okay, so they had called me about you.
No.
But I don't know why they try to tell you guys that y'all could get squeezed in. I know it doesn't work like that. Try to relax down as much as you can. Okay?
Oh, shit. This is not good.
Okay, I'm having you relax down because the speckle keeps moving, so I'm having to readjust it, okay?
Relax.
Try to relax for me. Try to relax your bottom down. Good. Okay, sweetie. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Feel like you're doing dishes down there.
All right, a little bit of cramp in here.
Ah, the fuck.
Okay. We're halfway done. All right, I'm in, sweetie. Try not to move. Try not to
Okay.
move.
Oh.
Almost finished. Okay. I think we have a good enough sample here. Let me just see, okay? Hold on for me. Yeah, it looks like a pretty good sample. I'm gonna go with it, okay?
Okay.
All right.
I don't think nobody's ever been that far up in me.
Yeah, I hope not. Let me get through myself. Just do it. Hard part is done.
See, you like pain.
So nothing in the vagina for 2 weeks, okay?
Jamel.
Jamel.
Hey, I got you.
Dr. Jamel.
I have no problem with that.
Now
She
y'all can
made
do
me
other
no
things.
problems.
So I would tell a patient, y'all can do other things, just nothing inside.
2 weeks from today.
2 weeks from
I'll
today.
be on my period anyway. Again. I'm sick of this. I bleed so much. I don't forgot when my damn cycle come on.
Yeah. That's the worst thing about them fibroids. You just don't know, you know? And then they make your stomach big and
My stomach is real big. What he said? How big?
5.
Like I'm 5 months pregnant?
Yeah,
Mhm.
5. Yeah. So yeah, one is probably about 5 centimeters or something like that. That's just one.
yeah, it's just one. All right. So I'm gonna put something in your vagina called Munn cells. It helps with the bleeding. So you might see like a black discharge. Don't think it's nothing weird.
I'm like, Jamel.
Yeah, don't think it's nothing he did. He didn't do anything.
Listen, he see everything coming up out of this thing. We on the same page.
Correct.
Hey, Reynaldo.
What do you do for a living? If your mom asking.
Oh, a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Little bit
Work
of
at
this,
car
a little
dealership,
Okay.
photographer,
You know what? Bodies are
DJ.
similar to mechanics.
Yeah.
Like being able, you know.
But my previous wife passed away. Dealt with a lot.
Okay. Sorry.
With lupus and all the different things that she had to deal with. She had like 17 different surgeries. So anytime a doctor said something, I took it to note.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could tell you seem like a highly intelligent guy.
Very
Yeah.
intelligent.
Thank you.
Alright.
My poo don't stink, do it?
Oh, I would tell you.
Yeah. See, I keep that thing clean, boy. I don't know how y'all.
Alright. My thing is I tell people you're all good.
I don't
If
know how
I
people
smell
come
it-
up in here stinking like that.
Well, if I smell, because I've gotten I'm desensitized to it. So, but if I smell it, that means it's really bad. Because I don't smell. Yeah.
She said really bad.
And that's what everybody around here tells us. Like, if Dr. Something came out and was like, that smelled bad, that means that it was bad. Yeah. Because I'm used to.
I can't do it. Dr. Something, you all right with me?
Alright, let me let this bed down, okay? Look here.
Putting pad on you.
Yeah, so she got one over there if you want to take ours.
Okay.
And then she'll probably come back in and get everything else situated with you. So make your appointment 2.5 weeks. You go to Dr. Brown, you come to me, and then we'll go from there.
I think I'm gonna come here.
Okay.
Yes,
No problem.
It's in and out. So 2.5 weeks from today.